Oh.
All right, welcome to the 5th edition. It's January 15th. I can't believe this is already the 5th one, but we got Tyler back on here. He missed last week with a date. Everyone else is back too. Ryan's got a story for us. I don't know.
Can I kick us off with a story really quick?
Go ahead.
So last night, Joe invites me to this party. This friend of his is having a party on a Wednesday night, which was weird.
Why does Joe have friends other than us?
Her name's Anna. She dated him.
Oh, shit.
That girl.
Yeah. Yeah. So we go to her place and it's a pool party. So we're swimming because it's an indoor pool. Next thing you know, the party gets taken upstairs after the pool closes. And at this point, Joe and I are kind of drunk. We kind of just talked to ourselves the entire time, and no one really, we didn't socialize at all.
Love that.
And then we end up sitting next to these two guys, goofy dudes, but kind of nice, at this table. Joe and I are here, like on the ends, and these guys are on the long ends. You know what I mean? So the guys are on the long ends, and Joe and I are on the
So you and Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other guys.
Yeah, the other guys. No, so they're on the long end of the table. We're sitting there hanging out, having a nice time. Next thing you know, this dude picks up this keychain, and he's like, "Whose keychain are these? Like, what is this?" He's fiddling with it. He's like, "What's this thing do?" Next thing you know, just fucking destroys his friend across the table with fucking pepper spray. I mean, an enormous stream of pepper spray. The guy, and I know exactly what happened. Right away, I do this and I run away. Joe goes, "Oh, is that cologne?" Anyway, this poor bastard, like, it didn't get Joe or I at all. Just destroys this kid's eye. He's fucking screaming, fucking yelling. We're on like the 20-some floor of this apartment complex with no windows. They can't open. The whole apartment's like gagging, coughing, about to throw up. This motherfucker single-handedly ruined the party. Pepper spray. His buddy's asking for milk. He's draining his eyes out with milk in the bathroom. I mean,
Milk helps like spicy on your mouth. I don't think it helps drain your eyes.
Yeah. He's like, I'm like, buddy, rinse your eyes out in the sink. All right. He's like, I need fucking milk. I need milk right now.
It's not a hot pepper. I mean, I think it's
pepper spray.
It's funny that Joe didn't get affected by the pepper spray because he's probably immune to it by now.
What's worse, draining your eyes out with milk or putting mustard all over a sunburn?
That's true. That's true.
Who put mustard on a sunburn?
Just to brag.
The best is Joe thinking. The best is Joe thinking it's cologne. He just starts.
He would think it's cologne too. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get some of it.
How dumb is it?
And how did you know to just like instinct, like, oh shit, that's a spray coming out of a keychain. That's pepper spray. I'm out of here.
It's a hard spray coming out of a keychain. Every girl carries that shit around. Like, I'm asking, how does this kid not see this and know exactly what it is? Like, what a dumbass.
Maybe he thought it was a miniature silly string. He was trying to add to the party, make it more festive.
And then the part that made it so ridiculous is the fact that he didn't get me or Joe or someone he doesn't know. He just nails his best friend. I mean, just
it's better that he got his own friend instead of
I really wish he would have got Joe.
What is that friendship like now? Like, how do you wake up in the morning like, dude, you just maced me?
You're just screaming at him from the bathroom. "I'll fucking kill you! I'm gonna kill you tonight!"
Yeah, it's hard to come back from that. First, I think it's kind of a cocky move to just have that as a keychain. Like, if you want to carry around some pepper spray, living downtown, good. You're being safe. You're being smart. But like, I don't know, keychain. It's just like, oh, I probably do this all the time.
I'm really fucking hot. Everyone wants to fuck me.
That's a standard place to keep the pepper spray, is it not?
I'm not gonna keep a keychain. Like, sometimes my keys, like, I don't know.
You can't find them.
Usually have like a stick, and then it can go like that.
What's that?
What's that called?
Colin, repeat.
Sometimes there's like but they have like a mini baton That you never saw one of those?
Is it like a priest at fucking church just fucking
Yeah.
with the holy water? What the
No,
fuck
that's
are
a
you talking about?
No,
Wait,
that's
are you
exactly
asking
what
if
it
people
is.
like carry around a baton?
No, it's like
Is he a
it's like
traffic
this.
cop?
It's like this big, and they'll like grab onto it and they'll start hitting you. And
Why would a female who's gonna be like overpowered have that? The pepper spray seems like a much better option.
No,
I
he's
mean-
talking about a baton of pepper spray or something, right?
no, there's no pepper spray in it. It's just like a baton that you can hit someone with.
You want like a billy club?
It's really small.
Number one, in case you get
Is it a
attacked,
dildo?
and number two, in case you
Yeah.
have to practice for the drum line out at the fucking halftime of the football game.
But yeah, I mean, moral of that story is weird pool party. You know, we didn't know anyone, but what an end to a Wednesday evening. It was phenomenal.
Ryan
That's a
was
good
like,
story.
and I kind of missed this part, but was the guy like holding the pepper spray right at his friend's face when he pressed it?
The friend was all the way across the table, and it was just a dead shot in his eyes. I mean, very impressive.
That's impressive. For a keychain.
Like that.
The only keychain I have opens my beers, so
Yeah.
I like gouge someone's eye out with it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have a. Yeah, I have a Cubs keychain. That's about it.
So, Tyler, speaking of
I was gonna say, actually, speaking of ruining parties, I was gonna tell a story about a party that I ruined.
Everyone you've ever been to? I don't know if we have time for that.
Hey Brian, why don't you go check on your kids, bud? Yeah, nice outfit. Anyway,
Years, I've seen it before. Oh yeah, every time I've seen you in the past year.
what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Anyway, there's this party. I was in college, and you couldn't drink at my school, obviously. So we went to this dude's house. I didn't even know who he was. I don't even remember I don't remember who I went with. I think I knew like 3 or 4 people there. And everybody was hanging out, having a good time, and somehow everybody got like in the living room all at the same time, and there weren't that many seats. And so there was this like big wooden coffee table behind me, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, like, let's sit on that. So I just kind of like sit down on it, and then I just like lean
That's
back.
so Tyler.
I just
No
lean back,
respect wood.
and the thing just goes and just splits. The whole thing, like everything on it, falls to the ground. Candle breaks. Beers are like pouring all over the thing. I just stood up, turned around, and looked at it, and just walked out.
What else can you do?
What else can you do?
You should have run. Just run out as fast as you can. Like as soon as you drop to the
it's
floor,
more
like
like-
look both ways and just dart.
I just looked at it and just kind of like walked away. Like, well, see you later.
This girl used
Goodbye.
to have parties in like middle school, and we'd go over there and just fucking destroy.
Oh, we destroyed her fucking.
Just
It was already.
destroy her house. And the thing is, it was like I think it's probably been on an episode of Hoarders, but like there was just like cat shit everywhere, and like
It was
they had
disgusting.
these beers in the living room with everyone who came over would kiss it, and then it just had everyone's lips on there.
What was that? A
I
mirror?
remember that.
Yeah, no, I had been there before, and then
Oh.
so we were just like, well, this house is fucked up. Let's fuck it up a little bit more. We broke a light. We were throwing boomerangs on like the neighbors, like whatever the fuck. I
Yeah, no, I
stepped
remember
up because we weren't taking
There
alcohol
was a
then.
ping pong table, and everyone like we weren't old enough to drink, obviously. Well,
No, oh no, we weren't. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were all drinking like
Fun.
drinking like 7-Ups and shit. And we made like a giant pyramid on the ping pong table, and just threw the ball, and then
I
just
chucked the
threw it
ball.
everywhere.
There was a mirror behind it. The whole thing was just, I don't know why they have so many fucking mirrors in this house.
Wait, was that the circus?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I don't know, it was nuts.
The whole thing,
Boomerangs.
everyone was playing like, it's not like suck and blow, but you put like an apple in your fucking neck and you like hand it over. It was kind of hot. I was like watching everyone play it, and I was like, fuck this game.
I don't remember any of this. I just remember the boomerang I threw.
Yeah, I fucked that.
That's pretty much it.
But yeah, fuck that house. And the thing is, no one said, like, even the host was just like, oh,
She was
fucking
like,
a house.
oh,
Where were your parents during that? Like Like, what?
Were they?
They were at home. I was at a party.
Where were her parents?
I don't know. Being
I
Her
hoarders.
parents let you just go party with there no parentals around?
She probably just lived alone.
No, there was a mom. I don't know if she
I
was
think
there.
the mom might have been there at one point, but we destroyed that fucking house.
So you just destroyed this lady's home right in front of her face?
Pretty much, but it was such a shithole. Like you probably wouldn't even notice.
I think what she was trying to do was
Thanks for having your friends over to help clean up.
It was so bad. And as I say that, I look around. My apartment there's no cat shit. But
I was literally just gonna say that my basement is just a disaster. I still haven't cleaned up from when the Packers beat the Lions, and I just threw shit everywhere.
Did you get equally as mad when the Cowboys beat the Lions?
No, that was like sad.
Okay, I understand that.
Like your season's over, you know.
Oh, Moose.
So I saw the article when Rogers was like, I respect Richard Sherman like so much.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw you liked it on Facebook.
I liked it.
And how come no one talks shit anymore? That
Sherman
shit's
talks
gay.
more shit than anyone.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I get where Colin's coming from. Like, there's no real rivalry.
I just totally respect that guy. He's a great fucking player. No, let's talk some shit. Let's get some shit fired. Get it going.
Because everyone's friends now. Because isn't it like a lot of people share agents? A lot of people have like the same like they have the same endorsements.
A bunch of charity stuff. I mean, that's cool, but like
Just last year, Richard Sherman called Michael Crabtree the most sorry-ass receiver in the league on national television. I mean,
no, but Ryan, like everywhere else too, it's
okay. What are you gonna say about the best quarterback in the league and the best? I mean,
even if it's true, and even if he might be the best player. I mean, talk shit.
Rodgers is scared of him.
He shouldn't be. I think he's overrated.
He's pretty fucking good, dude.
I don't think so.
He's the only guy dude, look at his interception rate and how often he gets thrown to. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
What?
What were you doing right there?
I don't know. There's got something on my phone, so I was trying to clean it off.
Hey, you guys want to talk about how Kurt Busch thinks his wife's an assassin?
No, how he knows his wife's an assassin.
He doesn't think it, damn it.
Dude, I kind of believe it.
He was on oath. If that means anything.
Yeah, but you
So
gotta
was OJ.
be under oath for it to.
Ah, damn it.
So did that girl, the protester, she really have a diaper on?
I guess a bunch of us did.
A lot of them did.
No, hang
Just
on.
ready.
Let's talk about
in it for the
best
long
assassin.
haul.
If my girlfriend's an assassin and we're breaking up, I'm not going to start talking shit about her. I'm going to be terrified.
That's true. That's a good
I'm
point.
not going to out her and like, this bitch kills everyone.
So then why'd he do
2
it?
days later, you're going to end up like your car's going to not have any brakes in it while you're trying to make a left turn on your little race thing that you do, and you're going to crash into the fucking wall.
She has like a slight military background, so it's not completely like unfeasible, but
chicks in the military don't do anything.
they're nurses. All of them.
That's
I'll go on
that's pretty important.
Moose, come here.
What?
Oh shit! It's
All they do is flex for little fucking like ad campaigns.
Yeah, she wasn't in the military. She was a riveter, you dumbass. She was in the factories, not in the military.
Waving Wendell? Whatever.
What an idiot.
Rosie the Derivative.
Rosie the Derivative.
Rosie the Riveter. She was in the factory.
The Derivative. What am I talking about? Anyway.
Like
Did she really enjoy calculus, Kyle?
That's what I thought those were about. She had like a calculator tattoo right there.
That's really not telling them to join the military?
No.
No, it's like women to go into factories.
Yeah.
I was about to say that
It's
fucking
like-
bandana's not
it's
going
like-
to help you against a bullet.
It's like work.
Do the military.
It's like work while your men work, you know?
Can we start this over?
No.
This one's trash. We gotta throw it out. I don't.
I think it's going fine.
Any podcast with Moose on it's a good podcast.
Yeah,
I'm watching them this weekend.
Keep
Sir?
sipping your coffee, Dad.
Brian, what are you doing after you shoot Skull tonight? Are you going to a bar?
Yeah.
Which
I don't know
one?
which one. I don't know. I don't want to shoot Skull, and that's why I'm kind of glad that this is going late, because I keep telling them, like, hey, like, fucking shoot it without me, and they won't.
Like,
I'm
why-
too old. I'm too old.
Whose idea was it?
James.
I was hoping you'd say yours.
Yeah.
Why does James want to do it? Does he have a girlfriend, or is he trying to get with someone?
You don't shoot Skull to try to get with somebody, dude.
I don't see the point then.
Oh, it's to get really drunk.
Yeah,
why
and
would
try
you
and get with someone.
Why would you shoot Skull? Period. It's
So
disgusting.
you only get drunk to try to get with people? That's the worst.
Worst way to get with people.
It's also the worst way to have fun.
Wow.
Might be the best way to get with people. I can't talk to a girl unless I'm drunk.
You're like Raj from The Big Bang Theory.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
I see the.
I'm not.
I
I'm
see
nothing
the
like
resemblance.
a guy from the Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory is the one show worse than this.
Get out of here! The Big Bang Theory is awesome.
You like Jack and Jill.
I love Jack.
Oh,
and
God.
That's such a weirdo.
That's the movie with Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah, he plays himself and he
I think
plays
I
his
have
twin
3
sister.
posters of that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely do. That was definitely like, it was that Final Destination, that movie
You have a-
Courage.
you have
Those
a
are the movie
Jack and
posters
Jill
we
poster?
stole.
Oh man, huh?
You have a Jack and Jill poster?
I had 3. I don't know if I still have them though.
If you
I
have
used to
one,
have like. I used to have
I
like.
don't want it. I need it.
We broke into a dumpster, and
You broke into it?
Yeah.
Well, it was
And we opened the
it was the one behind the Elgin Fox, and
Marcus.
yeah, and I knew we threw some out that day, so we walked back there after you guys picked me up for my shift and just had a draft.
Yeah, we had a draft for like 20 movie posters in the
Yeah,
parking lot.
we
In the
drove
parking
all
lot
the
of Steak and
movie
Shake.
theaters in the area trying to look in their dumpsters to see if they were.
Yeah, we went all the way to.
We went to AMC.
In Barrington?
Yeah, we drove all the way out there and tried to look at their dumpsters. Couldn't find anything there.
Probably would have found like a Rolex out there or something.
Yeah.
Don't need this.
What?
It's because they're rich.
They're
Joke.
not even that rich.
What?
Are they?
In Barrington? Dude, why are you drinking it like that?
That's none of my business, though.
Your hand looks like Jason Streets from Friday Night Lights.
What does that mean? He's paralyzed. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
like his fingers don't really work. They're always like this.
Hell of a murder
How do you
ball.
have a Band-Aid on your finger? What are you, 8?
No, what do you mean, what am I, 8? Protecting it from
8-year-olds wear
infection.
Band-Aids. 8-year-olds and Nelly wear Band-Aids.
I'm protecting it from infection.
You know Nelly's got his own TV show now?
Yeah, I heard it's like
Yeah.
Nellyville or something.
Yeah, like his sister died like a tragic death, and she has like 1 million children, and now Nelly's just gonna help raise them. So
On television.
Huh.
yeah,
So like John and Kate plus 8.
he's off to
also-
a good start raising these kids the right way. He's putting them on a TV show right away.
Hot in.
He's also selling replicas of his
Hey.
stomach, and they're making it at the Nelly Belly factory.
Get out of there. No.
God damn it, that was so bad, Tyler.
Well, you know it's a What's Up Though podcast when Tyler fucking joke that no one responds to.
Oh man, that was a good one. Have you guys ever been to the Jelly Belly factory, by the way, in Wisconsin?
No.
I've never been to a brewery either, and I gotta do that.
Yeah, I haven't. Hey,
Those
let's
are fun.
find a trip.
Although at the same time, I'd rather just go to a bar where I can just keep drinking rather than tell me like that there's like wheat and shit in my beer. I don't really care about that.
Well, Kalamazoo has like 8 breweries in it, like downtown. So
My cousin's husband lives there, and he brews his own beer, and that's all he ever talks about.
I saw an article today. Western Michigan is offering a beer brewing major.
Major?
Yeah,
Damn.
beer is like huge.
like craft beer.
Yeah.
Like you can major in it.
What class? I
used to have
feel
that
like
wine tasting
3 classes.
I don't know.
A wine tasting class is different than a fucking major, though.
I know,
Yeah,
but like, I was always jealous.
But
I
there's
could
a
never
lot
take
that goes
class.
into brewing it, apparently.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I don't know. It all tastes like shit, but whatever.
You don't like beer?
No, I don't really like craft beer. They put like all this weird shit in it. Just gross.
I don't mind. It's a nice change of pace, but
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not picky.
Brian,
I'll take a Keystone.
Did you do something with your hair? Like I can't stop looking at you. Did you comb it? Did you shower?
Who?
Brian,
No.
is it long?
It's not. I mean, no, it's about normal length.
Can't
I'm
stop looking.
glistening. I'm glistening, that's for sure.
I can't stop looking. It
That's
reminds me of the guy from Shallow Hal when he like pours that stuff on it.
Oh, I've never done that. I've never used any product in this motherfucker. I use shampoo. Actually, for like a year, I've been using body wash. So.
Oh, God.
That's good. That's real
Wait,
helpful.
for your hair?
So, wait, do you not
For my
condition?
hair.
Yeah.
I don't condition.
What?
I also don't like fuck dudes. So.
You need. That's like a normal. It's like a normal thing
No,
to
it's not.
do.
It's gay.
Condition
It
your
might
hair.
be normal in the.
Conditioning is gay. Conditioning is.
Are you
gay.
kidding me? It's like
Totally
a
gay.
healthy.
I conditioned for a while and then it fucked up my hair, so I stopped.
It doesn't. It makes your hair healthier. It doesn't
No,
fuck it
it-
up.
No,
Yeah,
it leaves your hair silky and smooth.
Ryan, we both know that
Sure is
you.
better.
We know that you and Joe condition your hair. We know it.
All normal men condition their hair. You should. There's a reason that most shampoos are shampoo plus conditioner.
That's completely
Okay,
different.
if it's 3-in-1, I'll use that. But I'm just using body wash, and I think it looks just fine.
I don't use a shampoo plus conditioner because you don't get nearly the condition you should out of it. But
Here's where I do condition. When I go to hotels and they have the
yeah.
little bottles, I condition then because it's available to me. I'm not gonna like buy a shampoo and then buy.
it's like three. It's like $3.
Dude, I do not want to spend any more time in the shower than I have to. So to wash my hair, then rinse it out, and then condition, and then rinse that out.
I love showering.
Yeah, sometimes the shower is the best part of my day.
Hey, Brian, I've been thinking about you lately and how you shower after you shit every time, and I think that you
It's a
should.
must.
I think that you should invest in a bidet.
Oh no, now that's gay. But I do have a story. Cause that's
Yeah,
just
tell this story, please.
Let me
Otherwise
let
I
me say
will.
this though, Brian. You should try wet wipes because wet wipes
I got
are the
those.
best.
I got those. And
Yeah.
I don't have to shower after I wet wipe, and I don't have to shower after I have a bidet, but we're in America where those don't exist unless you're a trillionaire.
Yeah,
Well,
if you got a bidet, you better be gay.
I heard they're awesome. I've
No,
never tried.
they're amazing.
Yeah.
Ryan, I tried it for the first time when I was in 5th grade, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was like a drinking fountain. I didn't know. I was in Mexico, and I was like, what the fuck is this thing? And then, like, you know how I always wake up earlier than everyone else in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would wake up early. We were on vacation, and before my family would wake up, I'd take my Game Boy Advance, and I'd go play, like, Pokemon on the bidet and just sit there for, like, like half an hour.
Were you
Just water spraying right up my butt.
getting your ass sprayed the entire time?
Pretty much.
So gay. That's so gay. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Dude, BuzzFeed, which I usually hate BuzzFeed, but BuzzFeed has this video. It's like people using a bidet for the first time, and it's fucking funny.
It's amazing. However, I am very anal about my butt.
Stop.
That's the best joke. Okay. Anyway, no, like I can't. Sitting down, I feel uncomfortable. Like if someone grabs my ass, I freak out. When people like think it's funny to like shove pool sticks up, like try to like touch your butthole with them, I get furious. Like I hate anything near my butt, and it makes me think sometimes that maybe I got like raped when I was a kid, and I just like have blocked that out because I'm
or you're just a normal guy.
No.
So-
Like I get extra. Like I don't. It's making me sick right now. But at the same time, when I take my showers, so I wipe like a regular person. I shit, I wipe, Then I go in the shower, and my first, like, 2 minutes of the shower is basically a bidet. I'm just like...
You credit card that?
And I'm like spreading the cheeks and just letting the water just drill like my ass hair and stuff. Make sure it's getting all cleaned out.
So let me get this straight. If I were to stick a pool stick up your butthole,
Oh no! Stop.
hold on, you'd freak out. But if I had a water gun, you would pull your pants down and just bend over for me.
But it has to be right after he shits. After he shits, you can get that water.
No, because it doesn't sound like when he was playing Game Boy Color for 30 minutes, he wasn't shitting. He was just enjoying the water.
And, I mean, I was a kid. But now, I know that sounds weird and it sounds a little gay, but you got to start trying that because I know that there's times when you take a shit, you don't shower right afterwards, you walk around, you get a little sweaty, maybe you're wearing khakis, you get khaki parts, which is totally a thing. I don't know what it is, but if I'm wearing jeans, I'm wearing khakis, and I fart, khakis are going to be it just makes the material that it's made out of. I don't know. It just makes
and most of us guys on this podcast are hairy, and that's you got a whole different like ball game going on down there in your ass if you got some hair down there too.
Yeah, so you get sweaty, and there's little particles of shit. No matter how
dingleberry, there's dingleberries.
How well you wipe, even if it's not a dingleberry, there's some fucking particles down there. So you get in the shower, you
particles.
I don't know, shit particles. Like a fart. A fart is just
particles.
Ryan, like if you came to my house and we were hanging out and you had to take a shit, would you shower right after?
I've done it. Like when I visit the Bros Nest, I do.
But like, what if
you wouldn't shit at your house though, unless I was like staying there.
I'm just saying, like, what if you really, you got like diarrhea? Speaking of diarrhea, I was watching Naked. I was watching Naked and Afraid, and this dude got diarrhea because he drank bad water.
Get that Band-Aid out of here.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
He drank bad water, and so he had diarrhea, and so he just shit like a foot in front of the the shelter, and then the chick he was with just stepped in it.
What is wrong with him?
So then she comes up to him, she goes, did you shit over there? Oh, he's like, oh yeah. Or no, she goes,
oh, you shit right by the shelter.
She goes, I stepped in some shit, and my first thought was whose dog was that? And then I was like, there's no dogs here, we're on an island. And then she went up to him and she's like, did you shit there? He's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I got diarrhea. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You don't go right.
It'd be like being the camera guy, like watching that, and then watching the girl like slip, like step in it. Like you have
like, hey, look out.
Dude, I need
to be the camera guy where it's like everybody's like, you need to go film this guy taking a shit. So like you have to kind of like just stand there awkwardly, watch it all happen, and then the reward at the end of it is watching someone step in it. Then it's worth it.
Well, the number one rule with the stepping in shit, you're not supposed to shit with your feet.
No.
That's none of your business.
I'll just mind my business though.
That was fucking terrible.
But I mean, I thought it was good. Anyway, no, yeah, absolutely, that would be great. Like as a cameraman, you're pumped. Those cameramen, do they have to survive too, or are they just like chowing down on food?
I think they have like
they're
separate
living
tent.
life.
Maybe they go in and out, like they'll exchange.
Well, Bear Grylls, he got caught eating their food or something.
Yeah, and like staying.
That's why I've always been a Survivor man guy myself.
I'm a Survivor man. I'm also a dual survival guy.
Love dual survival
with Dave and Cody though.
Yeah.
After Dave left, the show sucked.
No, they got a new one. That new guy with the beard who's like the native.
Joe? That guy's. I don't like him. He
really?
takes everything way too. The chemistry with Cody and Dave is hilarious. It's awesome.
You gotta love that man chemistry.
Do you watch?
No, when you're surviving, yeah.
You're screwed.
Huh?
You watch Dude, You're Screwed?
No, I never heard of that.
It's pretty good. It's on Discovery Channel. They kidnap one of the guys and they just put him out in the wilderness and he has to find his way out.
Colin's my inspiration for this next question because one time he got drunk by himself watching Survivor Man, came over, had already seen the episode, was talking about all the widgety grubs and shit, and then talking about how he was going to spend the night in the woods. How long do you think that you could survive one of those things? Could you do Naked and Afraid?
I don't know what Naked and Afraid is.
Start with you, Colin. I know your answer. So, Tyler, what's your answer?
I would last like one fucking day. I watched
Well,
the
it
one
depends.
yesterday.
It depends what environment I'm in.
Okay, the one yesterday they were I forget what island they were on, but it was like 122 degrees. The guy that your skin got sunburnt in 5 minutes in the sun. This guy got like such a bad sunburn he couldn't move for 4 days.
That happens to me on my the condo, like my beach.
That's what I'm saying.
Like an island. I think I would do pretty well.
I don't know. I think you'd die.
Yeah.
This coming from a guy who thinks that if a police dog's attacking him, he could just kick it and be okay. You still believe that?
Colin, what survival skills do you possibly have?
Colin's more fit to survive than any of us.
Well,
no, I think if anyone was going to survive, it would be Colin. He would survive the longest. But I think he would last like 3 days. Brian, you'd be fucking dead right away.
Dude, what do you mean last 3 days? You can starve to death and last like a week.
Right. You'd wither away for at least 6 days.
I think he'd call it quits.
You can't.
No, I would embrace the challenge, and I think I would thrive.
I don't. What skills do you have? Do you know how to build a shelter? Can you weave a basket for catching fish?
Dude, weaving a basket.
When has weaving a basket ever been a factor?
You catch fish with nets.
Dude, they had to weave hats.
Two.
They had to weave hats in the last episode to keep the sun off of them.
He's not starting.
I'm not in the dark. I'm not in the desert. I'm on an island with palm trees that have coconuts.
They were on an island. It was 120 degrees.
So find some fucking shade. Weave a hat or basket.
It was 98 degrees in the shade.
I'm just saying.
Was one of them married to Jessica Simpson?
Oh.
Okay, all right.
98 degrees of shade.
I'm just saying, Tyler, weaving a basket isn't going to be your first order of business on your first few weeks.
I know. I could probably start
Colin what his survival skills are.
He can probably fish. He can fish, right, Colin?
Oh, can he? Why don't you let Colin answer?
All the times that Ryan and Colin have spent times together just out in the wilderness.
We fish, man.
We're in RuneScape, Colin.
The most...
You gotta have real skill.
The most important thing is starting a fire and having a shelter, number one. And I know I could probably do that. The next is finding food. And my problem is I get, like, squirmy. That's my big problem.
You think you could start a fire with nothing, no... You think you could make the...
No, I wouldn't use that method, but yeah.
What would you use?
I don't know. I'd have to see what's provided on the island.
Dude,
how is being squirmy like your main problem?
Did you bring a magnifying glass?
You got plenty of room.
Paper?
Like when I go fishing and stuff, like I don't like gutting the worm. I don't like touching the fish and shit like that.
You're squeamish.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, I thought you meant like you just like move a lot.
Yeah, I thought you meant
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm squirmy.
I mean, if I'm grabbing a fish, I might do one of these. I don't know.
So,
Can't survive on this island. I'm just too squirmy.
Squirmy.
Just gonna squirm away.
That's why you gotta weave a basket so that you don't have to touch them.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why.
Well, if I'm in like a live or die situation, I think my squirminess is gonna go away.
Yeah.
That's why you can't go to malls.
Squeamish.
Yeah, I already said squeamish.
You said squirmish.
No, I said he's not. I said he's not squirmy. He's squeamish.
You said
I did that. I can't wait to play this back and prove you wrong. $10. I bet you it right now.
I've already looked so dumb on this fucking podcast. I've been talking about like getting fucked by water.
Okay, honestly, now I really want to just go out in the woods with a tent and see who can last the longest.
Dude, I just bought a tent. I got a
bro show.
I don't need a tent, but speaking of that, I bought one for Christmas.
You bought yourself a tent for Christmas?
Well, I got a
Colin,
Best Buy gift card. I got a Best Buy gift card for $150, and I bought a tent with it.
You bought a tent at Best Buy?
Ah, fuck, dicks.
Yeah, I went over to Best Buy and I asked where the tent.
Where's your guys' tent department? Oh, it's over there by the CDs.
Yeah.
The Geek Squad showing you around.
Yeah, does that come with a free VCR?
Those are obsolete.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Now I know that definition.
Man,
all right, Colin, I want to. The fact that you think that you can kick a police dog that's attacking you. Have you never seen a civil rights video or? Those guys are
I think,
black.
well, I think in the back of their mind, like, you know, it's a rule. If you insult a dog, you assault an officer. So I think in the back of their mind, that's preventing them from doing that. That's one of the factors, anyway.
Is that kind of like the rule? Like if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
No,
Nothing
but
like it.
I think people don't their first reaction is to run away from the dog, and I say no. You should stand your ground and get ready to do a big punt.
So you would assault the dog.
Yeah.
No, we were just talking about that he could take a police officer. Obviously, you can't outrun it.
Right. But that's why people don't use their heads.
When you go to kick that thing, it's just gonna latch onto your leg.
Dude, have you seen these things?
I don't think you guys know how hard it can
They
kick.
jump from like 6 feet away.
Dude,
can kick
you're
a
not,
40-yard
you're not like
field goal.
Sebastian Janikowski. Like,
Did you just say you can kick a 40-yard field goal?
Yeah.
No way.
All right, I'll bet you $100.
$100. You get
No.
one shot at a 40-yard field goal.
No, give me 3
he didn't
shots.
say one shot. He said
I want in on this action. I'll bet $100.
I could kick.
When I went to ISU, we were doing there was a family day or whatever, so we were tailgating, and there was like a practice field next to it, and we were kicking 35-yard field goals, and I was wearing shitty shoes, and I was drunk.
Maybe that's the key.
all kickers are drunk.
Give me a pair of cleats
I'm on your side.
and sobriety.
Dude,
and
It's on you. Which
Do you
means
understand how far 40 yards is not an easy
40
field?
yards.
I kicked a 35-yarder.
Are you sure it was 35 yards?
I am sure.
Was
But
it
it
on
wasn't. It was a college ball. It wasn't an NFL-sized ball.
Yeah, we're kicking an NFL-sized ball here.
Well,
Oh, yeah, you're so confident about your bet, but now you need it out of one try.
Yeah, right?
And
I never
you
said I would bet
pro-sized
him
ball. Give me a
$100.
college-sized ball.
I think that Colin can do it if he gets 3 tries.
I give him 5.
Yeah, I'd say 5 to 7.
Then he can kick for the Lions. 1 out of 5.
That's right.
That'll do it.
Yeah, Mason Crosby's pretty hot too.
I just, even if you can fucking kick that, you can't kick a dog. Like,
Those dogs start their leap from like 6 feet away and just leap.
Well, I mean,
It's not
obviously,
fucking being held by a backup
It has
quarterback.
to be perfect. You have to time it perfectly. I know it's the margin of error is, you know.
You're going to have less of a calf than Aaron Rodgers has. That thing's just going to rip it right out of your leg.
No, it goes to the deltoid, dude. Just takes your arm out.
Oh, yeah, the deltoid?
The deltoids.
Isn't the deltoid in your chest?
No.
It's like right
Are you
here.
being sarcastic or
I thought it was this.
No, that's called your tricep, bud.
It's in the
No.
back.
Tyler?
Oh,
your
I
deltoid
thought-
right here.
What's your like shoulder muscle?
I thought you were grabbing. I thought you were
Like when
grabbing.
you do drugs.
Brian's just touching every part of his body.
No, it's right here, dude.
It's right
Dude,
here.
I've taken anatomy 3 times.
It's right here.
I took anatomy 3 times.
Why'd you take it 3 times?
I failed once, and I had to take 2 classes of it.
That sucks.
We only talked about the deltoid in the one I passed the first time, so I guess I only took it once, but I know what a deltoid is.
Whoa, I was just because at first you were like touching your chest and then you touched.
Yeah,
your arm.
well, you said chest, and I believed in you, and then I realized you were a fucking idiot. So
I thought he was being sarcastic because Ryan was like, it's in your deltoid, right? You know.
Well, I thought Ryan was touching his arm, so I was just like,
Ryan was just trying to flex for the camera.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Ryan the Riveter.
Ryan the Riveter.
This is
Ryan,
it.
Baseball
what
bat.
are you doing with the baseball bat?
I'm squirmy.
It's like
Oh my God, Colin's too squirmy to survive on a desert.
it's like a lax bro. He can't go 5 minutes without having his fucking pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can rape girls. Anyway,
Anyone can. We're stronger than them.
Not if the girl has pepper spray or a
Yeah.
baton.
hey Brian, why don't you?
Yes, thank you, Kyle.
Why don't you ask the girl who put you in the hospital?
I couldn't pick her out of a lineup, so. I could have beat her up. I just chose not to. There's no way I would have lost if I could like legally punch her back.
Well, I don't. I don't know if that's true because I don't think you have a fighting bone in your body.
Oh, I'm such a fighter.
You know what you remind me of is that episode of Family Guy where Peter loses all of his bones.
I've seen Brian fight twice.
He takes a bath because he's rolling around gathering dust, and he opens a drain and he just like swirls down.
Colin is.
Okay, you want to talk about my mug? Look at Colin's big ass mug.
Yeah, Colin's mug is like something that he like found in the thing. Yours looks like
I had the same cup.
When you
It's just a mug.
When you drink out of that mug, it makes
What
you
the
look
fuck
like.
do you drink? You want me to drink coffee out of a solo cup? I don't understand.
No, it's the way your hair is and the shirt you're wearing and the coffee mug.
It's just like a fucking plaid shirt.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I've ever seen you wear a shirt with a collar, except for a polo that was like a little too small because your tits were hanging out, poking out. I know the feeling though, because I got big tits too.
I don't understand. I wear collars every day.
Well, I don't see you every day. I see you wearing on the podcast wearing a Lion Eye T-shirt.
All right. Well, Kyle, did you have anything to say during this? Are you still upset from your Comcast?
I don't think he can hear us.
No, I can. Let me adjust. Oh, okay. You guys can keep
now it's on your ears.
I completely zoned out through that whole thing.
I mean, we could talk about that Comcast thing. You were fucking heated. Like, we got on this.
Okay,
so you were like, I'm not trying to be a sarcastic asshole, but this kind of fucking sucks.
This is what happened. My mom comes home because she was in the city the past couple of days watching my nephew. She comes home and she goes to pick up the landline because for some reason we still have a landline.
That's your first mistake.
She's just like, hey, why? Like, I can't hear anything. Like, I can't hear a dial tone. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, has this been a problem for a while? And because I don't use the landline, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, obsolete.
So, yep, there you go.
Did you have to get your dial-up connection to work to get on this podcast?
Well, I mean, that's why this podcast usually takes a while.
Colin, what was that?
Is that an ambulance coming by? Well, anyway,
That's all I remember from it. It was a while ago.
My mom ends up calling Comcast to get everything figured out, and my mom just like hates Comcast. And the minute she calls, she's like yelling at them, and I always feel bad for the people. So I'm like, all right, I'll try to figure this out. So I was like, Mom, let me help, let me like do this. So I'm talking to the person. And the person, basically it comes down to us having to like plug our landline in somewhere else. And when I describe like, oh, that's not normally where we plug it in. Usually it's in a separate part of the house. Why would I have to plug it in here? They go, well, that's a wireless problem. So why don't you talk to the people in wireless? I'll connect you. So I was like, all right. They connect me to wireless, and this woman kept saying, I think it was like, please hold, but it kept saying, it sounded like she was saying tally ho the whole time, and then she just wanted to talk for like 2 minutes. I was like, what? All right. So then she's like, oh, this isn't my problem at all. So that's when I started to get pissed. And then they connected me to someone else, and that's kind of when I started yelling at them. And it basically turned out that they were saying that this is our fault when it wasn't, and they're going to charge somebody to go out there, and it's fucking bullshit. Comcast is literally the worst. It's literally the worst. It made no sense. And when they had that like big storm in Elgin, when like our cable line and like all of our like power lines were basically knocked down, somebody from Comcast came out and he just said, oh yeah, there's trees on the lines. And my mom's like, yeah, I see that. And he's like, well, guess what? You're gonna have to fix that. I'm out. And just left. So then my mom had to pay someone from the city to come out to take all that down, and then this guy just comes in like on a random Sunday in the middle of my nephew's fucking... Sounds like my Comcast person. But anyway, no, they're the worst.
That's like during a 10-minute rant on Comcast.
Jai-ho.
I just thought you were going to say Comcast sucks.
No, because this is fucking bullshit, because I need to get this out of my system. Because now I have to wake up early to call
up all the non-talking that you've done on the WhatSupTho podcast and put it into
for
one
this
fucking
moment.
minute.
I've been waiting. You guys haven't asked me about Comcast yet. I've been waiting for my opportunity. Anyway, I gotta wake up early and talk to them tomorrow, and I don't want to do that.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
No,
why
that
don't
sucks.
you
Cable
just
companies suck.
why don't you tell your mom to just cut out the landline?
Because,
Just
like,
join
as
the
easy as that sounds, like,
You get
she
a lot of
cannot.
calls on your home phone.
What?
Kyle's mom loses a landline. She loses her social life. Like, she needs that thing.
She
You
needs
get a
that.
lot of calls
She
on
needs
your
to talk to telemarketers.
We do. No, like, we get a lot of calls from, like, my family on the landline. They call our landline over, like, calling her cell
fucking
phone.
give them her cell phone number. I don't.
Well, the problem is she has to learn to get attached to her cell phone. She's, like, she'll bring it to my brother's place in Chicago, but besides that, like, if it's at home, she never has it by her.
That's because she's using her home phone. If she fucking switches to
No, I
just
know she
using the-
needs to like, get used to it, but that's just it. That's a battle for another day.
When you get off the phone with Comcast, call the Guinness Book of World Records and have your mom get in as the last person using a landline.
That's the almanac.
What was that sound at the end?
It's
I'm
2015 now. It's just hard to wrap your head around, but
It's seriously taking every fiber of my being not to vomit onto the show from that bird.
dude.
I think you should. That'd help our ratings.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Seriously, City Native sponsors. Just rocking bro.
Dude, what is that?
City Native.
That those shirts are hideous.
That's our sponsor, man.
I don't know.
Hey, any publicity is good publicity. We're helping them.
This is true.
Can you imagine going to a business and saying, "Hey, we'd like you to sponsor our website /podcast/blog," and they're like, "Oh, well, what is it?" And we show them one of these podcasts.
And it's just this, and then like me posting like 8 straight blogs.
I hope we try to get Comcast in and we show them this one.
They don't understand.
I've been sitting in my khakis and just sweating this whole podcast. I'm gonna have the worst
You're wearing
khaki
khakis
farts.
right now?
Yeah.
Why are you
Why?
wearing khakis?
Brian, what are you wearing? Khakis.
Jake from State Farm.
She sounds hideous.
I hate that fucking commercial. Women are
Is this like a
insane.
formal
Honestly,
hangout?
that's supposed to be like the girls are crazy, but like that guy was fucking weird for talking on the phone
Yeah.
to that Jake from State Farm that
Yeah,
late.
and he was talking on a landline. What an idiot. Hey, Ryan, tell me about this girl that you're kind of in love with.
She's cool. I've been friends with her for a while, and I'm not really in love with her. I was joking,
Oh.
but
Okay.
I'm
Well, what is
keeping her
your?
waiting right now.
I really want you to talk me through like if you see an attractive girl at the bar, I want to know what your like.
I
what's your
don't. I
strategy?
just look at that. I go rah, and then that's it. It's over. I don't talk to girls. I gotta become friends with them through other people, and then work my magic from there, and then be in their friend zone forever, and never make my way out of it.
How's that going for you?
I'm single.
Yeah.
I get to get drunk when I want.
There you go.
All right. This is coming up on an hour now.
Yeah, you gotta get going.
I'll text you guys about the pick'em. I don't care how many people join it. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are cool with ending it, I got somewhere to be.
Do you guys want to say hi?
I got my khakis ready to go.
That's right.
Can
Yeah,
we
it's
do
true.
that Oscar idea that I put out there today about taking shots during the Oscars?
I just like when it comes to like fucking makeup and art direction.
No, that's the ones that you bet low on, though. The ones you bet
Yeah.
low on.
We'll talk about it.
Do your research, dude.
Yeah.
Do your research about betting on this podcast, because guess who wins that shit? You don't come at the king.
You come on the
You
king.
don't do it. Although Colin owned up to did his. Tyler's
Colin.
just fucking eating like 800 chicken McNuggets. They're supposed to be pizza rolls.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I don't think
Hey.
about pizza rolls.
I gotta go let my dog out.
All right.
Or Luke's
So-
dog out.
Thanks for listening again. We'll catch you guys sometime next week. Go Packers this weekend.
Catch
Boys,
ya.
have fun at the Cubs convention.
Go Seahawks.
Congrats on John Fox.
Is John Fox congrats worthy?
He's been to two Super Bowls.
Yeah.
We're still live.